listening to IBNX. IBNXradio.com.
Guaranteed, yes, money in the bank. Tuning into the show, make you laugh, make you think. Up next, IBNX in the class, in the text. Take an Instagram picture that's similar success. Jay Bizzle and you listening to Over. Here comes Monday, 7 p.m. You know what? Grab your phone, grab your tablet, computer. Boyfriend's asking why you listening. Come on, so you turn it off and you tell them that's stupid. Whatever you was listening to, well, it's that new shit. Hot topics, crazy holidays. Celebrity guests, a couple statements to change. We no reason you be listening to the radio. J-Boy and hope for the moment that you've been waiting for. C square, rock it with.
Let's go.
C square, rock it with. J-C square, let's go. J-C square, you rock it with. J-C square, let's go. J-C square, you rock it with. J-C square, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Hey, man, it's Monday. JC Squared on the air, IBNX Radio. It's your man, Jason, one word, all caps, Cap City. What up, Hope?
What up, everybody?
What up, Pick? Oh, Pedro's not here. DJ, what you want? What it is?
What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
Hey, man, you know, it was a stupendous weekend, man. Had a stupendous weekend. How about each one of y'all?
Oh, man, it was a good week.
Good week. How was yours?
Incredible, bro. I had an incredible summer.
Incredible summer.
Straight up.
Incredible summer. And, you know, it is like, it was the first day of autumn, what, Friday or Saturday was the first day of autumn? Winter solstice or fall solstice, whatever.
And it's been in the 90s and the high 80s still.
It's Atlanta. So it's still, everybody. I was at an event this weekend, and every season was around. Nigga had on a bomber jacket. Two people had on shorts. One girl ain't have on no bra. I was like, what season is it? You should just be confused.
Summer dress is still going.
It's because people want to wear their school clothes. That's what it is. Can't wait to wear your school clothes. Put on your new jacket and jeans and everything. Look, nigga, it's still hot. It's still hot. In Atlanta, it stay hot until Halloween. Your Halloween costume will be short sleeve. Fool around here, man. It's so funny because I'm from Virginia. You know, we are from northern states. So I see everybody else, and it's weird because I see people on social media and they got on their coats and stuff. I'm like, why you got no coat? I was like, oh yeah, you at home. So
it's tricky.
It's kind of crazy. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We got to start it off. You know what? Let Us See had a new album. There's a couple new records out. Let Us See album out. Rhapsody album out. Janae Aiko album is out.
Album too.
Macklemore dropped the album. I started listening to Gold Link, which came out earlier this summer. He from DC. Shout out to Gold Link. But anyway, we're going to start it off with that Hello off the new Let Us See album, man. Here we go. JC Squared on there. IBNX Radio.
Hello. We used to carve our love in trees. Your initials over
because I was having a conversation with a couple other people that may have started a podcast or wanted to get on the radio side. Like, my outlook on things changed on the journalistic since I'm on the media side. Like, I see everything. My eyes open to everything. My ears always open to stuff. It changed, right?
Yo, son, it's like I walk around. I can't have enough notepads.
Word up, right?
Like I'm like soaking up life.
It's crazy. It's stuff you paying attention to. I be listening to stuff that I'd never listened to before. Just paying attention, and just being in entertainment. I guess it's dual. It's double-edged sword. It's being in entertainment and being in the media. It's like you just gotta be in the know for all of it.
You gotta be in the know for so much stuff, yo. I was just thinking about it today. Like I got to do a better job of keeping up with my notepads, whether it's physical notepads or whether it's electronic notepads.
Yeah.
Like they're all over the place. So I think I can sync them all somehow.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gonna super get on your OneNote.
Yeah, I gotta get my life.
Your OneNote.
But you know, anywhere.
No pun intended. OneNote.
OneNote. Yeah. That's crazy. So Pedro's out. He's in the field today. Prayers for Pedro's stomach. Pedro's in the field. So.
He didn't make it home. He in the field.
He's in the weed, yo. Stranded. No, never mind. Anyway, shout out to Pedro, of course. But we gotta get this thing started. Appreciate y'all listening in. Yeah. And it's time for news and hot topics. So what you got for me, Over?
Yeah, J-Boy, you know it's NFL Week 3.
You still watching?
I'm boycotting now.
Are you?
Yeah, my Giants is 0-3. I can boycott now.
Okay, wait.
I'm BSing. No, I feel like if you're gonna take a stand, you either take it or not. And I chose to watch football this year, so I'm sorry because I did offend some people by asking them about their team. That was boycotting. Yeah. And I just want to say I apologize for asking about your team.
What do you think?
It's super real out here.
I got that's a whole nother conversation, I think.
and the same conversation together.
Yeah. So tonight's game, you have the Cowboys versus the Cardinals tonight, Monday night game. That should be a good game. Go Cardinals. Right?
Go Cardinals. So, Christ.
Thursday night game was an awesome game. Did y'all catch the game?
No, I didn't.
It was just it was like a shoot 'em up. You know what I mean?
It was a shootout.
It was Rams 41-39 against the 49ers. And I found
you said Rams and 49ers?
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's crazy.
Goff was slinging the rock.
Joe Goff looked like
Joe Montana, for real.
He looked like a quarterback.
That's dope.
I didn't see anything, but I heard about it.
I know he's a tall quarterback, right?
Yeah, and Sammy Watkins looked like a wide receiver.
But he is a wide receiver.
No, for real. He looked like
he looked real. He wasn't hurt.
With Buffalo, he couldn't really do nothing.
He always hurt.
Yeah. So that was a great game. The Falcons beat the Lions 30-26.
Man.
And that was a good game, right? He was there courtside. I said courtside. Look, he was there.
At the what game? I'm sorry.
It was in Detroit, but I'm saying you watched the Falcons game?
I didn't get a chance to watch the game.
So you boycotted. See, whenever you say you didn't get a chance to watch the game, I think you boycotted.
I didn't get a chance to watch the game, but I definitely have some political views that we probably will get into.
Yeah. All right. Indeed.
The New York Jets actually won. They beat Miami. I wish me and Pedro bet. Pedro, lucky he's not here.
Man.
But the Jets beat Miami 20-6. The Giants lost to the Eagles.
Oh, wow. That was monotone, buddy.
Yeah. But the Redskins beat the Raiders. Hey, 27-10. And a lot of people had the Raiders blowing y'all out.
I know it.
So that was dope.
Yo, man, since you're a Giants fan, when you finish your sports wrap-up, I want to insert something I saw online today from a Giants fan.
Pause. I don't want you to insert anything.
I think you got the wrong number. I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's Odell Beckham with that funny stuff.
I think you got the wrong number.
No, I'm just messing with you. But the Ravens and the Jaguars played overseas in London, and I felt like only one team showed up because the score was like 30 to like 10 when I tuned in. Well, it wasn't even 10, sorry, but they won the Jaguars 44-7. So shout out to the Jaguars. Their defense looked amazing, and the running back, he had 3 touchdowns as a rookie, Lawrence Fredette. already. He's doing his thing.
Is that Jimmer's cousin?
I hope not. Because, you know, he made a good opening and then he's out the door.
Grand opening, grand closing.
The Bills beat the Broncos. I was surprised at this. But the Buffalo Bills beat the Broncos.
Nobody circles the wagon
like the Buffalo Bills. The Saints beat the Panthers 34-13. Cam, Cam.
What's going on, Cam?
I don't know, man. I think when he colored his hair, it got to his brain and his outfit.
I think he's spending too much time.
So they lost?
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah.
It's the gold in his beard.
Nah,
Why
I
you
think
say something's wrong with him? What's he doing, though?
playing terrible.
Okay.
He had 3
Just
interceptions
play.
today.
I mean, because, you know, who knows, dude? It could be on-field or off-field.
Yeah.
Yo, can we shout out the Bears, though? They was like the laughing stock. Matter of fact, I know somebody that was laughing at for their draft pick, the quarterback.
But he still ain't playing.
I know, but the crazy
Mike
thing is
Glenn
they beat the Steelers. No pun intended. Hey, Tasha. But she went in on them. But they beat the Steelers. I didn't catch the game, but they beat the Steelers 23-17 in overtime. The Colts beat the Browns 31-28. The Vikings beat the Buccaneers 34-17. And I love the Vikings running game, you know, FSU, stand out. But let them know this is not a sports show.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, especially ladies, this is not a sports show. This is not a sports show. We just happen to like sports, and we're going to listen to it. We're going to say it. You're going to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Deal with it. Get back.
The Patriots beat the Texans 36-33. Tom Brady is looking like the fountain of youth every year. Every year. Y'all count them out.
They thought they was gonna pull that. I guess I can't say that. They looked like they was gonna pull it out. Whoa! But
what's that cornerback who got like 12 kids? His pull-out game is terrible.
Kill yourself. Go, Marty.
Marty.
Carry on.
The Packers beat
And you said the man's name.
Oh my bad.
The Packers beat the Bengals in overtime 27-24. And then the Chiefs beat the Chargers 24-10. This rookie on the Chiefs running back, Hunt, is looking amazing. So look out for him the rest of the year. In college football, the top 10 teams, Alabama's still number 1. Clemson 2. Oklahoma moved up to 3. Penn State 4. That's a surprise. USC 5. Washington 6. Georgia's top 10 is 7. Michigan 8.
Georgia's
TSU
7? Wow.
9. And Wisconsin is 10. And also in baseball, Aaron Judge broke Mark McGwire's 1987 rookie record of 49 home runs. He smashed 2 today, so he broke them with 50 home runs for the Yankees. So he was named Player of the Week. Marcell Ozuna and Giancarlo Stanton was also named Players of the Week in the NL for the Miami Marlins. So shout out to Miami and shout out to those Dolphins, Pedro. They got beat by the Jets, and that's all I got.
And they got beat by the Jets. That's cool, man. It's a lot going on in sports. You didn't even talk about Carmelo getting traded though. It's weird that shit.
I know
it's
that's
early
crazy.
before
That's
basketball.
crazy,
I guess it's
right?
not basketball season.
I thought we'd probably talk about it as a group like we usually do. But yeah, I was super excited for
I just
him.
wanted to hear you. I want to hear what you had
Because
to say.
I wanted it to be over with. You know how I remember he held Denver hostage? And I didn't really want to be held hostage throughout the year to have a disgruntled player in the locker room. Because I seen the whole Marbury episode.
Yeah.
So it was just great for it to happen right before media day. So now we could hear about it right away and then we could get our players in training camp. So I was just happy for him. I'm an OKC fan because I always like Westbrook.
Well, you can't be seriously even thinking that,
listen.
New York is even going to have a season.
But what I'm saying is...
He said, get ready for it. Like, this is everybody might as well just sit.
What are you talking about, New York Knicks?
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, it's cool with that. I seen the rookie play. He's dope on 2K18. He dunked on me like 8 times. But no, I'm real serious, though.
What rookie? Who?
Frank Kalinas. He's our rookie.
Yeah.
He's from France. Remember Tony Parker?
Yeah.
He's from that same
It's
school.
definitely gonna be a long season.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be a
don't
long
like
season.
that. He has a silver
But
lining.
the good thing is, there's a lot of different players, different teams that got to play at the Garden. So that's dope. Even if we suck, the Garden is dope to play at. You know what I'm saying?
We'll give you the culture of the city.
Yeah.
We'll give you that.
The guard is still gonna be the guard. Yeah.
But it's great that he goes to OKC. I'm a huge Westbrook fan.
Yes.
Yeah.
So him to team up with Westbrook and Paul George.
And PG-13.
Yeah, that's gotta be cool.
That's
And all 3 of them don't have rings. You know what I'm saying? They
Holy
like,
Mellow.
So It's dope that we're talking about the crossover between football and basketball. But do you think that this political stuff can possibly spill over into basketball too?
It did. It did a couple years ago. Remember LeBron? They did this thing. They were all black.
I mean, like now though, like I think it has to like
it's got to
It's already now because Curry's going at it with Trump, right?
Yeah.
And then LeBron called the president a dummy.
No, Trump's going at Curry.
But what LeBron said to Trump? Then he called him like
he called him a bum.
A bum, right?
He called him a bum.
What year? Like, can you get away with calling the president a bum? Like, imagine somebody calling Obama a bum. That's when you know it's real.
But not, and that's that. All these are topics that are so relevant right now, bro. Okay, so like he called him a bum, and he also said the most prolific statement that I felt resonated with so many people when he was like, "Going to the White House was a pleasure until you showed up." How deep is that though, bro? How many? I will be honest with you, yo. Like I wasn't ever political, but the White House was like somewhere to be.
And I heard the Penguins is going. He shouted out the Penguins. I wonder if the Penguins gonna be like, nah, we straight.
We good. There's a lot of them even from here. Anyway, so Moy, that's all for sports. I just wanted to hear your take on Carmelo going. So
they got a chance to do something. No.
Oh yeah, I think they could be top 4 in the West.
We shall see.
They were 6 with Westbrook.
What we was talking about? It wasn't that stupid. We thought it was gonna be that stupid, but what we didn't talk about last week was, and we're gonna not leave nobody out here. Last week, I think the Emmys were on, and you know they do the montage with everybody that we lost this year, and they left out Charlie Murphy and Dick Gregory, and who else did they leave out? Was those top
those two?
Left out Charlie Murphy and Dick Gregory. So we don't leave them kind of people out, man. So here with y'all Emmys for doing that. I think it was an oversight. I don't think they did it on purpose.
Rick James had another career because of Charlie Murphy. Right?
Yeah, a whole other second level of fans.
Prince got more fans. Because of blouses.
Them Charlie Murphy stories are hilarious. Anyway, some people don't find Charlie Murphy funny. I think I seen him stand up. He was hilarious to me.
Show. I just think he's himself.
He was hilarious to see before. I'm gonna get him. Oh yeah, my favorite joint. So
what was Charlie just on, son? Like what was the last thing he was on?
Power.
And he got killed. Was it Power?
Yeah, they smashed him
too. He got smashed in Power.
Oh damn! Spoiler alert. My bad.
Whatever. Yeah, if you missed it, now you missed it.
Was it Power? I think it was something else too. But I'm a big fan of Charlie Murphy.
Yeah.
Oh, behind the scenes, like they were talking about his brother Eddie. Yeah. They're doing an interview, like one of behind the music type.
Well, he was acting in something recently besides Power.
Yeah, I saw his name or something. I can't remember. If we come up with it, I don't know. Speaking of U.S., man, I don't know if you've seen this. The U.S. State Department, that we talk about the months, we talk about holidays all the time. U.S. State Department declares September Passport Month every year. Did you know that? September is Passport Month every year, and the reason being, they say if you want to renew your U.S. passport, do it before January, and it's because that the processing times are shortest between September and December. Now, I don't really have that problem. My joint is good right now, but do know that.
Are they open on the
It's
weekends?
in September month. And the other thing is, we live in Atlanta. You just go downtown. Other people, some people are still going through the process. They're going to the post office, or they got to mail it off, or whatever, and they got to go through that process. And you go to Atlanta, you can go downtown, get your junk in a day.
So the processing time is quicker
between September and December each year. Word. And they said that it picks up when you want to renew it. A lot of people do it in September. So. Hey, I didn't know that, and we do a lot of traveling. We talk about moving around the country, moving around the world. So I said, you know what, this is something I'm going to talk about, because our listeners is moving around the world. So they need to know. You need to know.
Yo, I mean, also something, because I don't even really have much on this, but, they revised this travel ban. The travel ban expired. The countries that were on the travel ban, they changed somewhat. And I don't know the exact places, but, I mean, that's just also something that's really important. Like, there's just so much happening, bro. There's so much spinning and whipping past people's heads that they're not paying attention to.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That are super relevant.
Speaking of whipping past people's heads, how you see what's going on in Puerto Rico?
No power.
No power, man. And this is, again, I want to speak on that because, again, everybody that was mocking yourself, I'm going to continue to persecute all y'all that's mocking yourself safe here. And
I was looking for it. I'm glad I didn't post it. I was like, damn, where is it?
I'm going to give you a hard time, everybody, because you see this, that, these people not going to have power for what they said, 3 months.
But you know what, though? Like, I don't, you can't mock them because people got family in other places that don't know.
I'm gonna mock your ass, huh? I would talk about you. I would talk about you out loud on the radio, man, because the fact that we seen everybody going through what they were going through prior to us getting anything, we landlocked. It's nothing gonna happen here.
We did
It's nothing gonna happen. Okay, we're landlocked. We're good. Everybody else is a barrier. Everybody else, city and state, is like sandbags around Atlanta. It's like it's gonna hit you first before it ever gets to me. So that's that. In Puerto Rico, prayers for Puerto Rico, man. It's funny because I thought about actually living in Puerto Rico at one time, and then I thought about living in a lot of the Caribbean islands, and it's still not a far-fetched thought. It's still in my head, but to see how Puerto Rico just got hit and kind of got decimated, and it's some places that
you went back home to Virginia.
Yo, did it get hit back to back?
Huh?
Did it get hit by 2
hurricanes? I think Maria or something. It just recently. It's still something out there. So anyway, speaking of also sneaking up on everybody, you know that Bodak Yellow is now the #1 song in the country.
#1?
It is #1. The remix is out there with Kodak Black on it.
Yeah, that was kind of dope.
I haven't listened to
the
it.
last time that happened, though, right?
Last time
that
what
female?
happened?
This happened.
Lauryn Hill,
exactly.
That's a.
Do you know that just because you research, you just researched that, or you're just a savant and you know?
No, I kind of know music, but and then dealing with stuff like that, people start talking about it. You know, like who was hot? Because everybody else had features. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So a solo woman.
That's crazy. So this is the first time a solo female had #1. So this is news that you can't use. It's terrible stuff. It's just ridiculous stuff that now we know, and now you have to share the burden of knowing it. But so they are #1. But man, we're gonna take a little break. I told you that speaking of female artist, Janae Aiko album came out. She got a record with 2088, which doesn't make any sense. It's her and Big Sean. I like this record.
I gotta get credit.
JC's going on the air.
I think they signed.
lovers only. We the only lovers left alive. That's a good joint. That's what it's called. Only lovers left alive. Only lovers left alive. That's a good skating joint. That joint make I listen to that joint. It just make me want to go skating. Shot. I was when I listened to it in the car. I was kind of skating. We the only. Yeah, I was trying to go skate. We gonna have a skate party.
Skating in the car?
Yeah, in the car, in trouble. I want to have a skate party before the year is out, but I don't know. I really do want to have a skate party before the year's out.
Yeah, well, we got the plug.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Make it happen.
Yeah, I'm ready. But I want to flood that jump. I'm ready to have a skate party, but I kind of want to make some.
It has to be a good theme, and we gotta make some money.
Let's get some people performing, man.
I want to make some money.
And I gotta connect with a person who's like big time Atlanta skater too. So,
hey, we got the skating rink. We got Cascade. So let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen. Anyway, moving on, man. We the only lovers left alive. So you know what? Every day is a holiday. We want people to celebrate, enjoy themselves. So we like to point out the holidays, and today's holiday is...
What is it, J-Boy?
Man, today's holiday is... National One Hit Wonder Day.
What?
Today is National...
Shout out to Milli Vanilli.
National One Hit Wonder Day. We got that. Man, I got a favorite one hit wonder. I got a favorite one hit. And it's funny. It's one of the joints I really like. I love it every time it come on.
There goes my shirt.
Oh, that would be weird.
What about what is that? Blue Pintra?
Let's see. You got one? It's weird. It's obscure because today we was doing Weird But True online. This is one of J-Boy's favorite songs, and this is weird.
Let me explain to you. I'm saying.
What you saying?
We know her.
Don't love me.
What?
I don't even want to talk to me.
Hey, Dana, what's up? You just gotta let the record drop. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I do it like this.
1, 2, 3, go.
It seems you barely beat the sun.
What?
Tapping my shoulder.
What do you think he's doing?
When you meet you some.
Smelling like some fragrance I don't even wear.
So if you want
Some love and I suggest you go back there where you came from. Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough. Shout out to Dana. Dana know what's up. That record, man. I rocks with that record. The record came out and just the beat is so hard. And the remix got Jadakiss on it. I love that record. I love that record. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That was good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be working on my
Can never
things.
mock that joke. National One Hit Wonder, so celebrate your one hit wonders. Return on the Mac. All of them.
I went there, boy. Friday. Just got paid. Friday night.
That was his only hit.
What is he at?
I don't know. Rest in peace. 'Cause
Yeah.
he died while he was on the cruise. It was terrible. He was performing that night too. It was the worst. Anyway, National Comic Book Day is also National Comic Book Day. Shout out to my brother, man. My brother collected. He had all the comic books, yo. And just it's dope to see the comic books turn into movies. And DJ Future One is a comic book. He's a comic.
And shout out to my
He's a
5th
cartoon.
grade friend, Kevin.
I'm a what?
A cartoon, as I am.
I'm a cartoon.
And I'm going to say shout out to my 5th grade classmate, Kevin. He's the one that put me on the comic books. Even, what's the movie you about to be in?
Black Panther.
Black Panther. White boy put me on the Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope.
Yo, dog, I didn't know
Beyonder.
nothing. I didn't know a lot about it, yo, until
You went into it.
Yo, and it's the
Richest
storyline is so dope. Like,
deep.
Come on, man, the richest.
Who's a comic book fan? Anybody out there?
Which black superhero. Yeah. So Black Panther comes out in February, man. That shit's cool.
Homie said, it was funny, Dana was like, bro was in the parking lot with it on full blast, talking about that record. Shout out to Dana, we went to college together, so he been around me a long time, and then you know that record. But he liked the record too, and he a Jadakiss fan too, so he, of course, the remix. Anyway, National Comic Book Day, man, just Archie comic books, all the comic books, man. I've read quite a few of them joints. So much love to the comic book fans and Comic Con and all that. The people that got dressed up on Labor Day. Was it Dragon Con on Labor Day or was Comic Con on Labor Day? It's so many different joints, man.
It's a lot of cons, man.
Shout out to Sneaker Con. That's what I like. Sneaker Con, my joint. I'm going to Sneaker Con again next year for sure. And it is also National Lobster Day.
What?
It's National Lobster Day. So, you know.
And it's still
You hit it right. You can
it's
take
still
it right
September, right?
Yeah,
so you could still get taken out.
Take a man
Get
out.
some Red Lobster.
Yeah, it's well, you got to hit it right.
You have to do Red Lobster.
You got to hit it right. If
You gotta hit
that's
it
what
right?
she said.
Okay.
Anyway, it's National Lobster Day, so and it is Take a Man Out on a Date month, ladies. So you can take a man out and give him some lobster. That just sounds. She's not gonna do
Give
it.
him some lobster tail.
Oh.
Read between the lines.
Get out of here. So National Lobster Day is National One Hit Wonder Day. Celebrate, listen to your one hit, reading a comic book, and eating lobster. That's what we're gonna do. We do it together. You like how I always put the holidays together and make it one full activity? Get out of here. People say and do stupid stuff. People say and do stupid stuff all the time. All the time. We like to point it out as our favorite part of the show, and it's called
That's Stupid.
So what you got for me, Hova?
Yeah, J-Boy, you know I'm always online looking at things, crazy things all the time.
Crazy things.
Well, let's talk about this man, right? Mm-hmm. Man confronts his woman about her cheating. Right?
Yeah, and what?
So she destroyed his house.
Wait a minute. Stop. That's where he messed up right there. He confronts her about cheating at his house.
His own house.
Fool, what you doing? You got to do that somewhere else. You already know. Have you not read the book? You're supposed to break up in public. And definitely not at your house. So she tore up your house.
Tore it up.
That's foolish. That's foolish. Why'd you do it at your... You got to do it somewhere else. Fellas,
Baby, we need to talk in my $1 million living room.
Never that. Never that. So she tore up his house.
Yeah.
Trash it. Said, you know what? You like this? You leaving me? Well, guess what? I bought this. Bah. Oh, guess what? I ain't buy that, but I don't like it. Bah. So that's what you did? Don't do that to yourself. Fellas, if you learn anything, learn something from this mistake. So, fella, this goes to you, from us to you.
That's stupid.
You got issues. What else
You need to learn today, boy.
You going?
All right, all this talk about jobs, J-Boy. Mm-hmm. I know one man looking for work today.
Wait a minute. Wow.
Yeah.
Who's looking for work?
Basically, $1.8 million stolen minutes after a man leaves his keys
In the Brinks truck.
in the Brinks truck.
He left the keys in the truck.
In the Brinks truck.
And the boys took the keys
Yep.
and got in it.
And opened up the ATM. $1.8 million gone in minutes.
Gone. Sir, you accomplice.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear what nobody
like,
say.
his little brother. How you know a key? They got like 100 keys
Exactly.
on there.
Hey, come on, man. You got Bookman keys and you knew which one.
He watched set it off.
Janitor keys, you knew which one it was? No, sir. Yeah, that thing is going down. You gonna hear local man goes to jail. You gonna hear that in a couple weeks. Sir, this was a terrible plan. We all seen this movie before. From us to you.
That's stupid.
Username.
And last but not least, this probably is least or great. It depends how you look at it.
Okay.
Remember when people used to make fun of AC Green?
I remember them talking about Ace Green.
Right.
Ace Green ain't touched. He ain't had none since he got
Well,
out.
this woman takes the cake. Well, she holds the cake.
Wait a minute. What?
Yeah, she holds the cake.
What happened?
She's 50 years old and still a virgin.
What? Why?
Huh?
Why? Why is she still a virgin?
She's waiting for marriage.
Man, hey, tell her call me. Tell her call me. We get married, but we're not gonna knock the dust off that.
I thought 18 was old.
Come on, man. 50 years old though?
Yeah.
Cause you better kill yourself. It's over with. Kill yourself. Hey, it ain't happening. And you gonna wait all this time.
You like powdered donuts?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Shout out to my 50-year-old friend.
I'm sorry.
So, but the thing is, when you waited that long and then it's terrible.
And what about the lady that just married herself? Remember we talked about this years ago.
Yeah, we
But
talked
lady just recently did it.
She did it again? Mm-hmm. Different
Another lady. But imagine you 50 years old waiting for this, for marriage, and then you marry yourself.
Oh, then she can go home and at least she know how to touch herself. Oops, there goes my shirt over my head. Over my head. You talked about it. So, she's 50 years old.
50 years old.
And she waiting for marriage.
Yeah.
It's other things wrong with this lady.
And she probably waiting for the perfect guy, but let's be honest.
It's other things
There
wrong
are
with
guys,
this lady.
we are not perfect. We are great in different ways.
Yeah.
But there's no perfection out there.
And obviously she ain't reached her limit at all. There's something going on with her. I don't know. I don't want to say that.
I need to reach out
I
to
could be
her.
50 and not married. I don't know. So, so I ain't gonna say that. It can happen. But I mean, I ain't gonna not sniffed nothing about it. Never mind. Anyway.
Somebody said can't teach the old dog new tricks. Dana.
50 years old, and she waiting for marriage, and it just might not happen. And it may happen. I mean, people getting... But the thing
There's
is...
miracles.
But she ain't never had no young lion. She ain't never had no warning and warning. Whoa! She ain't never had that.
I said, did she watch that Kevin Hart? That Kevin Hart film?
She about to get a layup. She gonna get about 3 pumps and I'm done. That's what she about to get.
It's amazing. You can't miss what you don't have.
Yeah. She be like,
You know what
oh
I'm
my
saying?
God, this is mind blowing. Maybe she gonna bust her first time. You think she? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm spending too much time talking about this ladies with JJ. From us to you, lady.
That's stupid. It's okay. Sorry.
Yeah, that is crazy. 50 years old. How you feel about that, Future One? 50 years old.
I have no feelings.
Political answer over there.
You got feelings. Oh, you got feelings.
I have no feelings about it, boss. Like, I mean, you never know what people's reasons are for not having sex, bro. Like, so many potential reasons why.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I mean?
50 years old and waiting for marriage. I sound like, you know what? That sounds like the X-rated excuse. I think it's stupid, but I think it's an excuse. But I think it's an excuse. I think that it just is so happened.
She didn't want to take a chance on love?
No, it just ain't happened yet. There's other things wrong with this lady.
Yeah.
I'm trying
She
to
got
tell you,
halitosis?
nobody want it. Ain't nobody want it.
So you saying she ain't really...
She's not attractive.
She ain't got it bowled up.
It's
more like left over.
So it's not that she was preventing it from happening. Nobody
I would like
wanted
to
that.
interview her.
I don't want to interview.
No?
No.
It'll be quick.
There's so many layers to that.
And kind of tight. Nah, I'm saying.
There's so many layers to that. I don't know, man. 50 years old.
Onions have layers.
Because 50 is still
50
not
is
old.
young as hell.
Yeah, it's still not old. You still got another 30, possibly 40 years to live. You know what I mean? So
imagine 90 years old without it.
What? I don't know. It's on Maslow's hierarchy of needs, along with food.
Somebody said they need a picture. I got a picture.
Yeah,
I got one for you.
Along with food and water. I just want to let y'all know that's along with food and water that is on there.
You can't go 3 days without water, and you can't go a week without food. I'm playing.
This is terrible. This is a terrible line of reporting. We're moving on. We gotta get away from this. But yeah, look out for. Anyway, you see something stupid, let us know. You see something.
Don't make me do that challenge. I go 3 days without that.
Oh my God. Send me that. Please do. Send me that. If y'all see something stupid, you hear something stupid, send it to us. jcsquaredlife@ibnxradio.com. jcsquaredlife@gmail.com. It's time for a musical break already. I feel like we just came from a musical break. I think it is, but I'm awake. I'm awake. So my sister her birthday was this past week. My baby sister turned 30 years old, and this is way too much information. I usually don't even tell y'all all that kind of information, but the reason why I'm even bringing it up, she turned 30 years old. Happy birthday, Ashley Boo. I talk about them all the time, so it's really not a big secret. But so I was looking through some things. Do you know there's a list out there, Future One? I asked you that, and I asked you can find anything. And I told you J-Boy's list, we was gonna start doing this. So there's a list of 30 things for a woman turning 30 years old. 30 birthday gifts for any woman in your life. Now I'm not gonna go through all 30, but I'd like to get some feedback on some of this stuff, because some of this stuff is, I guess, it's cool, and other things I'm like, I don't know, is it because she's 30 or just because it's a nice gift? So this one is the Kinsley Enamel Jewelry Box, $23 to $71, available at the Pottery Barn. It says because you finally have pricey bling. This is what these stores say. Because you may need you need a few chef lessons, a few lessons with a chef. You can get her some chef lessons. So if you got somebody turning 30 plus, get her some chef lessons. Would you like chef lessons? I don't know.
I would love chef lessons.
All right, so he would love chef lessons.
Are you serious, bro?
I don't know. I cook.
Hey, Willie, where you at? Your boy need lessons.
Lessons.
I don't need them, but I mean, as a gift, that would be a dope gift.
Because you should feel like a queen in bed. A romantic floral scarf duvet cover. I don't know. You want some covers? $79 to $100 from
Not the
Urban Outfitters?
50-year-old lady. Oh, sorry.
Because coffee is important to you and part of your day. Harrio coffee siphon. Coffee maker, $130. I mean, I don't know. You got to tell me if this is something that y'all want as ladies, because some of this stuff is kind of domestic, and sometimes you feel a certain way giving ladies domestic gifts. How about, because this makes perfect sense, the Nordic Ware waffle pancake pan, $40.
I think I need that. I might order that myself.
It's like 7 little mini pancakes at once in this pan. I don't know. Because you need a trip, of course. You can get your money together and get a person a trip. I think that's cool. I won't do this. Well, maybe I will do this one. Because coloring is now cool. Adult coloring book, $24.
And that's still, why do you keep coming back? What number is that?
This number 4 is a sex position coloring book.
Oh, okay.
No. Definitely would
not for the 50-year-old lady. Matter of fact, we can give her that.
Perhaps. That'd be weird. I don't like that gift there, and I don't like that gift there. Oh, this one is because you learn how to control your booze. This is an Aware flask bracelet. It's $35, and it looks like a bracelet. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
$35. This looks like a bracelet.
That's not cool.
Y'all see this?
It's like alcoholic.
Hey, somebody might use that. That's you want to get festival
What number is
ready.
that? That's number 2?
That's like number 1.
That's number 1?
That's like number 1.
Wow.
And I don't know. I guess the gifts, it didn't really give you like what's from the order. It didn't say in order, but that was like the first one they mentioned was that flask. But maybe that's something that you want. How about a tablet? Maybe a tablet. A new phone. No. Wine racks. Fruit cages. I don't know. Some of these gifts just sound like bad gifts to me.
they're trying to say 30 is like you're dead. Nothing is exciting.
Women are different, bro.
What?
Like women are.
What website is this?
A whole other
Their audience
hour
is mature.
levels.
Huffington
Shit,
Post. This is courtesy of
Huntington Post. They're mature. Carl Kelly wouldn't even do an interview with them.
I like this one because you love experimenting with makeup videos. The Angela Vanity set in Mirror, $175.
You get it? I said they old because R. Kelly wouldn't do an interview with them.
Jesus.
Get it?
Again, layers. I like that because Kate Spade makes plates. Kate Spade About Town tabletop collection starts at $23 and is available at the Bay. I know some ladies that would like that, Kate Spade, but I don't know if that's a 30-year-old thing. I don't know. It's just some of these gifts seem like. So I saw this list. I'm talking about all this because one I told you I'm gonna have some lists. This is J Boy's list. But some of the stuff I saw, like, my sister is like really more exciting than all of this. Maybe the trip and some money. Maybe.
You should look up an urban list for 30-year-olds.
You think?
I think it will happen.
You think it's not urban enough?
That sounds like something you give Martha Stewart.
A cozy faux fur robe, $79. Look like Zsa Zsa Gabor about the neck piece. You want that? What's up? What's up?
Look at the neighborhood.
Yeah. It's a quiet neighborhood in the back.
Yeah.
I don't know. So these are the things on the list. You can look it up yourself. Huffington Post has put out this list. 30 gifts that any woman in her 30s would love or would be in love with you for getting whatever. I want to see what y'all think. If y'all think these are some gifts and you don't want them, tell me about it. And matter of fact, how about y'all make a list? How about y'all tell us online right now? Start a list. Tell me some of the things that if you were turning 30 or in your 30s, it doesn't even matter. It could be the end of your 30s.
Or if you was 30 and you wanted to get a gift.
Yeah, what kind of gifts would you like? What kind of? For me, I mean, 30 was not the number didn't mean nothing to me, and it shouldn't mean anything to you, but whatever. The number didn't mean anything to me.
Passport, that's key. Keys to your own house. A lot of people think like that.
Yeah, again, thought process, and I guess it comes down to what you're thinking about. I ain't give a damn about 30. I ain't care. At 30 years old, I was homeless, so I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know what year it was.
Keys to a house would have worked for you.
It would have worked. I don't know. I don't know what year it was. But 30, it just didn't mean anything. I had, you know what? At a younger age, you get it projected as something special, and when it got here, it was like, I'm still young.
Matter of fact, you
felt old. When you was young, you thought 30 was old until you turned 30. You was like, this ain't old.
This ain't old, bro.
So you want to know a good gift to give a 30-year-old man?
Yeah.
A gift I was given at 30 was the gift of travel. And I was taken out of the country, and that shit sparked life.
I like that.
And now I can't get enough of getting stamps in my passport. Literally, life-changing gift.
I can get with that. I think that's, and I wish, especially in our community, that it didn't wait till 30. But it's a good gift at 30 because you're right.
That's when I got it. Like I wish I had got it at 25.
Yeah.
21, 19.
21 because my thought process is so different since at that point. But anyway, I got to take a break. We're going to keep on talking about this. Gifts, man. Y'all see it. Fellas, y'all get into it too. We're going to get back into that. Y'all give us some of the gifts. What we getting into? I think we're getting into Rhapsody new album, right? Rhapsody.
Yo.
Let's get it.
Hey, P, what up, baby? Google said we on a different level.
Yeah, I thought I had the answer, but I could not solve it. Oh my God. Even if you were the answer, I could not call it.
Nobody know nada. Y'all know the fate of Asada, Cuba don't harbor. Nobody know I'm harder on myself than lonely fathers. Watching Miss Parker these days, nobody know who author rhymes or rappers on carpets. Nobody know who real or not. Nobody still know who shot Big and Pop. I'm bothered. Pray to our Father for sins I committed summers. Don't nobody know how many, but we know our days are numbered. Oh my God, nobody know the true religion. So why nobody know to show respect and mind your business? I know prison business, but nobody know how many innocent in it. Nobody know that cures for cancer been made by the chemist. Nobody know the cost of $1 worth less to him, Kendrick. Nobody smart enough would ever say racism ended. I get winded by the weight of it all. Cause everybody talking shit, but don't know nothing at all.
Yeah, I thought I had the answer, but I could not solve it. Even if you were the answer, I could not call it.
Nobody know I'm scared of personal shit. Yeah, cause everybody judge you, love to change their intent. And they got no chill. Nobody know how I feel to be an artist. Look, nigga, this some marvelous shit. But for politics, all been real versus radio hits. It's all hip hop. You can't divide what ain't different. Don't like all underground. I don't hate all music that isn't. I was just making it clap to Waka Flocka last Christmas. Yeah. Clap for a nigga with a rapping ass. Nobody know if tomorrow promise live like it's your last. Tell that crush you got, you love them. They might love you back. Nobody know if we don't speak up, we don't know the math. Google the name. If nobody know, nobody can feel these shoes that I'm in. Watch niggas that joke around and say they just playing. Beating me, your eyes look better. Betting Lieutenant Dan can walk water barefooted, running with fours, chasing a van. If nobody know that, it's gonna show you that I ain't playing, nigga.
Yeah, I thought I had the answer, but I could not solve it. Even if you were the answer, I could not call it. If nobody matters, why do I bother? But I thought I had the answer, but who knows anyway? Who knows anyway? Nobody who knows anyway?
Yeah, lost soldier with the bars on the shoulder of my uniform. That makes them ask what I do and who I do it for. Musically, I've been on my Cuba G4. That's 12 years a slave, but I'm on year 23 or 4. Been a lyrical grand, what's it like? Theodore, I'm on the same wavelength my sister Rhapsody is on. I love it when she get on her Bahamadia joint. If she wasn't true, she never would have gotten me involved. Between the world and me like Ta-Nehisi Coates. Nobody know the artist, Mr. Ta-Nehisi quotes. Laughing at boys, they grasping at straws to sniff the dope. Been engaged for ages, we should probably elope. Nobody knows how I shoot for the stars or aim at the moon, or how I put a band-aid upon a bullet wound, or how no matter who you are, I'm just as good as you, if not better. Shit, I ain't even sure my mother knew. That first year, 2014 was the worst year. I lost the only person aware of my worst fear. That's when I shifted up in the fifth from first gear, and then I headed back to work and had church there. Oh my God.
Nobody. Nobody. Hey man, that's that Rhapsody album. I don't know if y'all up on it. The people that's listening, if y'all ain't up and familiar with the Rhapsody album or who Rhapsody is, everybody keep talking about who is the best female rapper out there, and everybody be like, Rhapsody. It would, and she ain't even have a record out, but she worked with Knife Wonder on this joint, Knots on it. We got Kendrick on a record, Black Thought, Busta Rhymes on the album, Music Soul Child on the album, Anderson .Paak on a couple of records. Like it's a record, it's an album. She put together a piece of work, man. So go out there and check that. I think it's Layla's Wisdom is her grandmama's name. So it's Layla's Wisdom is the name of the album. So go check the album out. Check the album out. Speaking of artists and musical talent, I told you we're gonna have some guests in here today. If you've been following the gram or been anywhere, also I want to tell y'all, we now streaming live. Y'all don't know that? We stream live on YouTube. Y'all ever seen that? Okay. You want to see us streaming live on YouTube, make sure y'all stop by and subscribe to IBNX Radio Network so y'all can catch all of our shows on YouTube and see what kind of crazy shirts we got on or what kind of foolishness we're going to do in the studio or you never know what's going to happen. So definitely make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. So I told you I had some guests. Now we got a friend of the show because she been here before.
Yep. Killed it too, remember?
Killed it. She had a good time.
put it as a single. Let's work. But we've also gone to New York twice to perform it. We performed it at BB King's this summer. Like, we've just been really working this record, and we've been getting great feedback from it.
That's dope.
So
that's dope.
Decided to release it.
Good segue. Let's get into next guy. Where you from, dog?
Hey, man, I'm from Detroit, Michigan, man, 313.
Okay, Detroit. All right. Is that a Star Trek hat you got on? What's going on?
Nah, man, it's Aquaman.
Aquaman. Okay, all right. Let me get it right.
Comics, man. I heard y'all talking about comics.
Yeah, it's Comic Book Day.
Yeah,
it's National Comic Book Day. So you, hey, man, you was in tune with it. Yeah, you knew that.
The producers are normally, you know,
in tune with everything.
Message.
It was comic book hat. So from Detroit, what brought you down here? The music?
The music, man. The music and just a little switch up of lifestyle at the end of the day.
Gotcha.
Detroit's rough out there.
Yeah. We'll leave that alone. So, Next God, explain it. What's the name Next God?
All right, so it's Next and it's God, right? Mm-hmm. When I first started producing, I went by Nextel Nails. When I started rapping, right, I'm a big fan of Slick Rick.
Okay.
So when I first started rapping, I wrote everything in story form.
Okay.
So Tell was T-A-L-E. I was Nextel. I used to always say I'm off to the next tell, like next story, right? That got cheesy after a while. I kept
Next.
Next
was done.
Exactly.
The church was over with. Niggas stopped doing that.
Like,
I understand.
What, you the phone? Like, nah,
Next
phone,
like Sprint Dog? Yeah, me too. No. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So I switched it up, kept Next, you know, brought in God like we supposed to.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. Next God from Detroit put out this record. Tito, do you have something to do with this record? No, sir? Okay, we'll make sure. Make sure his mic on, too. All right, just make sure his mic on.
I don't even know headphones, though.
He did more than he knows, though. He's the motivation behind everything I do.
We gonna get into his story.
He just don't know yet.
We gonna get into his story. So, so we interviewed Lyrical Marie. Going to talk to you a little bit more. No, oh, you saying what time it is? Okay, I'm sorry. That was a new symbol. So we be working on our symbols, dog. My producer, my engineer threw me a symbol. I was confused. I don't know. Steal first base thing? I don't know. I don't know what that meant. I don't know. Anyway,
this record though, this record is crazy. You know why this record is crazy?
Why is that?
This record is crazy because, for guys, I tell kind of the story about, when women do us wrong, right? Mm-hmm. So the song written from that standpoint is crazy. What makes it even more crazy is that then she comes in and answers it from the female standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all talking to each other. You still in story mode.
Yeah.
It's dope. It's dope.
Songs.
Okay, I like that style. I do like that style of lyricism. When you tell a story and tell it well, I can visualize what you're talking about in the music, man. So it's dope, man. We're going to get into the record. Not yet, though, because we got to get into this, and then we're going to come back, and then we're going to get into the record. Make sure we get into the record. I'm telling you, it's about the hip-hop. It's a perfect segue, though, into it, because we talk about hip-hop. We are a hip-hop generation. Hip-hop generation, I said we'd be the first generation that would be in Jordans and sweatsuits, and I was right. So now, at this point in the show, always we do Today in Hip-Hop, and Today in Hip-Hop, here with Pedro, because it actually is today. Pedro, you're not here. It actually is today. It's T.I.'s birthday, man. T.I. was born. He was born September 25th, 1980. September 25th, 1980. Shout out to T.I.
That's all. I'm 22, because I was 22 at the time. Remember?
24. I will give a honorary shout out though, because yesterday, Illadelph Half-Life, we talked about Black Thought, Illadelph Half-Life. That album came out. The Concerto of the Desperado. I love that record. I'll be right around listening to that. And Low End Theory also came out on the 25th. Tribe Called Quest, my favorite group of all time. September 24th, 1991. So anyway, it is T.I. birthday, and trap music. The album Trap Music kind of really started the wave that the ride he been on. I think, because, you know, I'm serious. People went back and checked I'm serious.
You heard him talk. He said he started it.
When the Trap Music album came out, I loved that record, man, because I really wasn't an I'm Serious fan. I hated that first single with Beanie Man. I still hate it.
All the girls loved it, though.
I hate that song. That was a bad move. He had on the jumpsuit. I didn't like it. Anyway, but he came out with Trap Music, and I loved it, and this song, Doing My Job, didn't get enough love to me, and so this is the record I'm going to choose to play for T.I. birthday. Happy birthday, T.I. Today in Hip Hop. We play Doing My Job.
Hey, I'm working here, you know what I'm saying? Try to put yourself in my shoes for a second. Not personal, I'm just saying, man. Hey, look, from when the moon came out till the sun came up, I was supplying the J's when they flame up. I'm almost passing by, trying to explain us. Kissing in the bushes like they never house trained us. Well, try to understand, that's how we came up. We get to know us your lovers, but you can't change us. Really, we'd rather be rich and famous, but in the meantime, we forced to slang them. A flow with crack cocaine, penicillin to Rogaine, ecstasy, Viagra, whatever, get the dough, man. I'm tired of people misrepresenting my domain. You think we out here killing for nothing, hustling for no gain, man? Hey, 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 man, I'm just doing my job. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, lady, don't mind me, I'm just doing my job. Yo, yo. I don't wanna make your life no harder, I'm just doing my job. Yo, yo, yo. You live here, I work here, I'm doing my job. I don't know if you don't know, don't care, or can't see. Every time something up in the hood, it ain't me. And I ain't always up to no good and on the crease. You ain't always gotta pass through the hood without speed. How you doing? We ain't out here threatening your lives, raping your children. We just out here staying alive, making a living. I'm working hard, trying to survive, chasing the million. Your heels talking loud, just think of us as comedians. Gapped in the situations, but accusations are still burglarizing your house. It's hurting my feel. We got lives, we wanna live nice too. We got moms, dad, wives, kids just like you. But our options are few. It's hell in high school when you're helping with the rent, lights, and the gas bill too. So before you go judging us, loving us won't hurt. You're under 25, staying alive, hard work. Hey, 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 man, I'm just doing my job. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, lady, don't mind me, I'm just doing my job. Yo, yo. I don't wanna make your life no harder, I'm just doing my job. Yo, yo, yo. You live here, I work here, I'm doing my job. For you to see what I'm saying, open eyes will help. If you can think about somebody besides yourself, why you point fingers at me, analyze yourself. Put all that chastising, try and provide some help instead of calling the law and busting my balls. With all due respect, we don't need to be fucking with y'all, man. Hey, we can't help it cause it is like this. We don't like it no more than you that we live like this. Always stuck in the grind, summertime to wintertime. Cut school to sell 50 dimes by dinner time. See everything we know, we learned from the streets. Since 13, I've been hustling and earning my keys. Hey, 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 man, I'm just doing my job. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, lady, don't mind me, I'm just doing my job. Yo, yo. I don't wanna make your life no harder, I'm just doing my job. Yo, yo, yo. You live here, I work here, I'm doing my job.
Man, I love that record, yo. It's like I listen to that record now.
It had like a blueprint feel to it, you know?
Yeah, it did. It was very soulful. It was a soulful record, especially for him. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if you listen to the lyrics, what's dope about it is that we talking about we stand on these corners. We don't want to do this. We don't really want to do this. And you calling the cops on us, and you don't even know what we went through to get out here. I'm just doing my part to try to get out of this problem. And you know, everybody, you know, there's the other side of that argument. People like, well, you ain't got to do that. But forget y'all. I like the song because it's him speaking his truth. You know what I'm saying? Him speaking his truth. It's like, yo, that's how I feel. This is why we out here. I'm not saying I'm doing what I'm doing is right, but I'm out here working. I'm grinding. And, you know, T.I. was in, and at that time, that's when he really started getting into real estate, some other stuff. He was doing it even at that time. So, man, shout out to
on
you.
The beat, wasn't it?
Huh?
That was Toomp on the beat.
Yep. Toomp did a lot on that album.
A lot, period, for life.
Oh, yeah, for life. But on that album right there?
But he did do a lot on that album.
Yeah.
Underappreciated.
But yo, so since it's my man's birthday, yo, have y'all been paying attention to his amount of awakeness that he's literally
Awakeness?
Yeah, because you know he's been comment creeping, you know what I'm saying, so to speak. He's been weighing in and he's been using his platform and his voice, and that's what each of us need to do, bro. Like, because there's a lot of like things, like stuff going on right now that you know we need to be alive for.
The Us or Else, we talked about it last week. I was saying that the Us or Else EP, the first one came out, was like six songs, and I went back and listened to the album with 16 joints on there, and he got some records on there.
So he posted something saying basically that you know, Steph Curry declined, you know, the invitation to the White House, you know what I'm saying, and every other person of color should and will, you know, every other entertainer, every other musician, everyone will, and you know, we should boycott the White House. You know what I mean? Like, and not let this president enjoy the privileges of being president because he's not acting presidential. That's a fact. And that's while we're on the topic of T.I. Like, it's not even my turn to talk, but this T.I.'s birthday, so this is
his platform. That's what he had. Shout out, yeah. It's crazy just to talk about that. I met Jadena in the airport going to the White House. He was going to perform for Obama, and is now, you know, an artist of that caliber, his style of music, and just the reverence, I guess, about performing in the White House. It's gone. It's gone for a little bit. It'll be back, I guess, but it's gone for a little bit. So happy birthday, T.I. today in hip hop. Happy birthday. But speaking of hip hop, we got Next God in the building. Lyrical Marie is in the building. My man.
Get it right.
He got it.
Want to do dope shit.
Tito
Get it right, man.
Tito Montana in the building.
There you go.
I got you, man. You know I can mess you up.
What you want to say, Tito Martinez? What you want to say?
Yo, man, listen, dude, don't get involved in that, man. He's like, yo, get that shit right. Yo, y'all don't hear it, but I heard like this. I heard it. Click.
But Next Guy, I want to talk to you because before I get into Tito a little bit more. Well, pause. So before I talk to Tito a little bit more.
Pause is accurate.
This is a spot on pause, buddy. That was a spot on pause, buddy.
Pause. As soon as you say pause, everything goes out the
I like this guy. You're talking, but he just talking. It makes sense.
So Next Guy, you got this record. You got a this is a single. Is a single from? Because she said you had that record already. Was that from an album? Kind of what's the path?
Yeah, so I dropped the album 2 months ago.
Okay.
Next God. Yeah. You can pick it up at nextgod.bandcamp.com right now. Crazy music. Yeah, so this is expanding on that.
That's dope, man. What's the name of the album?
Next Guy. It's self-titled. Next Guy.
Next Guy. It's easy, so you don't ever forget the name, man. Next Guy. Let's get it right.
Come on.
Get this album.
NEXGOD.
Next Guy. Detroit in the building. Detroit played Atlanta yesterday, huh?
Yeah, that was an interesting day for me.
The game was interesting of the day.
Huh?
Both. Was the game of any relevance to you? Did you watch the game?
Absolutely.
What?
It seemed like they always make up a new rule whenever Detroit plays somebody. It's like a new rule. You gotta hold the ball, take it all the way home for it to be a catch.
Eat lunch with it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like I said, I didn't watch though, but I heard the way it ended. It ended like a movie.
Yeah.
According to what they said, they said it ended like a 10-second run out or something like that. Like, and generally that's not how it ends.
An obscure rule that
say that word again.
Like obscure.
I love it. Go ahead.
Like 99%.
That's a different word used though. So come on.
You got it.
So, that was obscure. 99% of the time, that rule doesn't affect the game.
and it decided the game this time.
Of course, because it's the Lions.
Because it's the Lions. It's crazy. Lions is getting better though. Lions is worth watching. It's a ticket that you want these days, man. So shout out to everybody who made it up there, because a lot of people went up there for the tailgate and to the game from Atlanta. So shout out to everybody that traveled.
Shout out to everybody that made it back.
Yeah, exactly. Travel mercy, the people that made it back, man. So go get the record. Y'all need y'all to go check out the album. We're gonna get a chance to. We're not gonna play it yet. Just let me know when I'm ready, and then we're gonna play the record. But next got the album, Lyrical Marie, and y'all doing a radio tour. Y'all doing a performance tour as well? After the radio tour.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so y'all keep tuning in. Give them your social media, Next Guy.
Hey man, Next Guy, NEXGOD. Very easy to find, very difficult to duplicate. Come follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, all the things that you waste time on. Next Guy.
Done deal. Yeah.
And I am Lyrical Marie. It's with a QLYRIQALMARIE on all social media outlets.
Why did it just sound difficult as hell just now when she spelled it? I don't know why.
She put a hump in that thing.
It sounded difficult, but it's hey, y'all mess it up. It's your fault. It's on. Go to the page, y'all see it. So all right. Tito Montana in the building, y'all. My man, yo, what's up, man? So this is your first time as well here, man. Welcome. I see you got that Washington hat on. That don't mean nothing. It's just a hat.
There you go, man.
It's just a hat. Okay.
Dude ran at me on the plane and had a whole baseball conversation with me. And I don't know nothing about baseball. He said something about the Yankees, and I'm like, the Bronx. I don't know nothing about baseball.
We're gonna look next time. Be like, let me call my boys. We'll help you out. We got a whole baseball conversation.
Dude really was like, so you trade, and I'm like,
stop it.
I can't help it.
Stop it now. Yeah. Okay. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Poughkeepsie, New York.
Poughkeepsie, New York. Poughkeepsie. In the building.
Yeah. My man just, when I put the post up, tech.
Oh yeah, he tech.
Yeah.
Word. So, artist, producer, give me the titles. Like what you do,
I'm an artist.
Home stenographer. What do you do?
See, I'm ready for this already, so I'm letting that go. Let's go over there. Now, basically though, I'm an artist, and I got a company, Final Score Entertainment.
Okay.
We got like 6 artists, and we basically ahead of the new wave of what's coming out of New York.
That's dope.
So you see me way down here.
Yeah.
So just to show you we ain't playing.
Bad. Yeah. So you stay down here? Or you visiting?
No, I'm down here to do this. I just flew in today, so I'm
salute.
I
appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm trying to crack the code.
Yeah, definitely.
We about to crack the code.
Well, welcome, dog. Yeah. We should have. Why you tell me he was flying in? I would have had the drinks.
I'm running 2 radio. It's a lot. I'm sorry.
For real, I mean, I had like the baby airplane bottles. It was weird, but I would have had it. That's anyway. Moving on. So anyway, man. So you're here to do the music, the company, and she said you're real motivational, and instrumental in what's going on now with them. How you feel about when somebody says that to you?
I think that's a huge compliment. I'm learning that I'm getting that a lot more, even though it seems like people ain't paying attention. Mm-hmm. But I'm starting to realize a lot more people are using my grind, my hustle, consistency as motivation for themselves, and I'm like, if I ain't doing nothing else but doing that, that's great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that.
Make sure they see you and apply.
Yeah, exactly.
Just do it right. Look, don't do it wrong and then give me credit for it. That's all that.
Yeah. No, it's good though, and it be coming from the craziest places, but I appreciate it.
Yo, that's big, bro. Just like people are basically seeing your grind on social media because they don't know you personally. They just see what you choose to show them, and you only show them 10, 15, 20%.
There you go, yeah.
So that means you got to stay on your stuff.
Nah, I'm on it though. Like I love it. You know what I'm saying? The grind is part of the process, and I think it makes it fun. More importantly, it makes the reward that much more worth it if you're putting in the work to get it.
So what's your history with Atlanta? Do you know anything else about Atlanta? Like, have you kicked it here before? Or you?
I was just here recently, but I have a small history from Atlanta. I was just playing a HUD. When I was like 19, I got my first apartment in Atlanta from New York, but I ain't stayed long, and I ended up going back to New York. And fast forward all these years later, I'm like, damn, I'm back here in Atlanta.
Yeah,
full circle, right? Yeah. Nah, it's crazy, but I was like probably way back. You know what I'm saying? Came down here, so I don't really have
you be in town?
For the week.
For the week.
Yeah, just for the week.
Right. Yo, well, you know, these guys, man, we do a lot of events around the city, so you'll get a chance to
move around.
To hang out. You'll get to meet a lot of major keys in the city, bro. So
I appreciate that, man.
Welcome to Atlanta. We thank you for flying in for this show, and we will definitely have you out 7 nights.
I appreciate it. I need that.
You need be. Where you want to go?
Where you want to go?
Yeah, for real. So I see you got CDs on you.
Oh yeah. I know they be trying to diss the CD game, but I kind of.
It's a business card, man.
Yeah, there you go. I think somebody get it.
And
it's all downloadable, but I just have to have that so you know I feel like this is what makes people take me that much more serious.
Mm-hmm.
When they open that up and you see the artwork and you get, it's serious.
Yeah, so it's not a joke. Why not me? Just for y'all that don't know, he just handed us a physical.
I see
copy.
Fred the Godson, Mano.
Oh yeah, some pieces on there.
Word. So not how long you been in the game, but just what kind of put you in the game? You've been doing this for a minute, and just something you always wanted to do with.
Nah, I mean,
the hip hop.
I always rap, but it was like in 2009, I kind of was like, let me get this music thing a fair shake. I didn't even know it was gonna be this long of a journey, and I think a lot of those people that acknowledge what I'm doing, they just realize I've been consistent since then, despite any lack of fortune. I don't really look for the success in that way. This is why my style of music is the way it is. Like I'm not trying to conform and do what everybody doing. So I feel like that's one of the things that may be a hindrance, but I feel it's also going to be the thing that allows me to be great on the back end, which is what I'm striving for. So,
yo, what's the next level for you? Like, you're cool now, but where do you want to be?
Well, my goal is to put my label in a good place to help push these artists. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do more than my own success. For me as an artist, you know what I'm saying?
And you know what that entails? You prepared to...
Yeah, that's what I said. My route is different.
And then part B of that question, what does it entail?
Well, it's going to take a lot of leading by example for what I do, more so than anything. And more importantly, the business got to be straight. You know what I'm saying? If the business straight, then, I get to put every artist, underneath me.
You can do that from New York, or you got to move to another place for that? Is that something that
I move around. I could do it from anywhere. Mm-hmm. It's just a matter of, who puts me in the position to do it.
For sure.
If I got to come down here to set it up, then they're gonna follow suit.
And the reason I asked that, man, and I don't want to hijack the conversation, but we run into so many and we talk to so many artists, and I mean, there's just so much that gets poured into this, and your location and who you run into, like you need people to help you. You know what I'm saying? Help you promote, help you, because everyone has a different key.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like I got a different key than the next man. So, networking is super important, and being able to be around and also to be on your business, like you having that CD is dope, yo. It's a business card, yo. Something to always keep. If you got music to put out, like at least give them something.
Yeah, get that record, man. Tell them your social media because they hear you, they see you, they be like, all right, let me see who that is. So give them the Instagram, give them because it's on here. Tell them where they can find.
All right, well, the social media, Instagram, Twitter is IM_Tito Montana. That's TITOMONTANA. You can look me up on YouTube at TITOMONTANA, and all my videos will pop up. I got a lot of dope joints. Got some nice animation video that's in circulation right now, almost 1 million views. So we doing good.
That's dope.
Back to Next God. Next God, I knew it was something I wanted to tell you. I had to ask you. Speaking of social media, why is your Instagram private?
It's private?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
Sure?
I told you.
Your Instagram is private.
But did you
I was
hear what
like,
she said?
I think
She
it's
said,
only
I
one
told
of
you.
I think it's only one. I think he has two, and
You
I
must
think
got
one
two.
is
It's the one you got to keep away from
you
your
got one with the
mama.
underscore.
It's the one you got to keep away from your
You
mama.
got a next underscore guide.
Right,
I feel you,
might
bro.
need a fan one.
You don't
Is that
want
a
your
fan
mama.
page?
I feel you.
Man,
I'm the same way.
you an artist. It ain't me to find you. Everybody got to find
You
you.
saying family or a fan?
It's easy to find me. It's NEXGOD.
I went to
You put that in, whatever you
I
want to
said,
put that in.
I
You
can't
gonna
wait to
find
talk
me.
to him.
I think when you want to next God music, I think that one is the one that's private.
Next guy, music. No, the one you sent me, it was the one I went to, and I was like, I know she ain't just sent me to the private jump.
Yeah, because remember,
I was like, no, don't have your social media private.
Oh, yeah, look.
Yeah, this was the next underscore guy. That's what.
Okay, so yeah.
Oh, damn. This one got 10K. How you private, bro?
Did you send?
Time to go in that one and make that unprivate. So that's all I'm saying. That's
Did you send the? Did you hit the button?
What the follow?
Yeah.
Not yet, so I can show you. Now I'm gonna follow it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
No, but we always talk about. We always talk to artists about because we was doing this. I've been doing this for a while. Be able to touch the levels to this. Pause. And we say, yo, when I went to the page, I was like,
synchronized.
But I see so much, right? And then because they're working on their music and they might not be even thinking about that side of the game. So that's the only reason I ask artists about that all the time. Man. It's like, make sure people can get to every piece of that. But I'm gonna go to the other page now. You told me there was no underscore because I noticed that when I asked you, you said no underscore, so you got another page. So he has another page. So anybody that's on our page and seen the one with the underscores, follow that one and then go to the one with
the one without the underscore has like a Nick Young picture. So I don't know if that's him.
I'm definitely not Nick Young.
Definitely not Nick Young. Speaking of Next God, speaking of Lyrical Marie, we do got the record ready. Go ahead. I want you to introduce the record. Your record. We're about to play your record right now.
Here we go, man. This song is called Look at Me. This is Next God featuring Lyrical Marie. She put her sauce on it, so y'all listen to it. And if you with your significant other, don't get in a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
listen to the song and be good.
IBNX Radio.
You know what I mean?
I've been so loyal. Look at me, ain't no way I can ignore you. I just wanted to enjoy you. Look at me, you got me hooked on your loving. You got me stunting and fronting. Look at me, you had me blowing my budget. You bought that rank with my money. Look at me, now we don't talk, now we don't speak. You be OT, you be so free on the low creep. It was you and me, now I'm so confused. No text, no sex, now I can't breathe. You got me hurt, I can't lie. You clip my wings, I can't fly. I think that I should move on, but I can't. I want you by my side. I'm so through with you. I'm so through with you, baby. I'm so through. I'm so through with you. I'm so through with you, baby. I'm so through. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you put me through. Look what you put me through. I'm so through with you. I'm so through with you, baby. I'm so through. I'm so through with you. I'm so through with you. Baby, I'm so through. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Baby, look what you put me through. Look what you put me through.
Running around the town with a bum chick, and I ain't even with that dumb shit. Look at me, look at me. You got me blowing your phone while you was laying with her. Look at me, look at me. Damn, now you got me always. Say how the fuck you cheat with a basic. Look at me, look at me. Who the fuck this bitch named Keisha? Where she's at, I'm tryna meet her. Look at me, look at me. Nigga who panties are these? I do not wear a size 3. Look at me, look at me. Tell me who with your knees. Show when you took her to Puerto Rico. Indeed, I do it right all night. Damn, you deserve this girl though, and I don't wanna hear when she hurt you. You wanna leave the throne, leave your queen crying at home. To run around town with this bitch, nigga, you can miss me with this shit.
I'm so through with you. I'm so through with you, baby. I'm so through. I'm so through with you. I'm so through with you, baby. I'm so through. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you put me through. Look what you put me through. I'm so through with you. I'm so through with you, baby. I'm so through. I'm so through with you. I'm so through with you, baby. I'm so through. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you put me through. Look what you put me through. You had me checking your phone. You had me feeling alone. Look at me, look at me. Why you smelling like cologne? I don't even like cologne. Look at me, look at me. Been adjusting my seat. Is this nigga taller than me? Look at me, look at me. You said you went with Denise. Oh, now she drive a Caprice. Look at me, look at me. My homie said that he saw you. Why you ain't answer? I called you. Look at me, look at me. It was all cool, we was ballin'. Now you throw shade like you saw them. Look at me, look at me. How could you talk to these lames? Girl, is you out of your brain? Look at me, look at me. You the fitness guy. Every time I bring up his name, baby, this is so insane. This man texting my phone like he bad, telling me he do I'm so through with you, baby. I'm so through with you. I'm so through with you, nigga. I'm so through. I'm so through with you. I'm so through with you. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do, girl. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Ow! Ow! Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do.
Now do the Kevin Hart apology. Say,
Oh,
you know you sound like Kevin Hart. Please do it. Do your apology to Nico. Baby, you know I knew about it. I just didn't care.
Look what you made me do, man. I like that record. I like that record. Look what you made me do, man. You can hear your confidence on. I can hear your confidence as MC, man. So dope. Dope record, man. I hear you. She said it's always. He says always a girl named Keisha. Who is this girl named Keisha?
The singing part was super dope. I just want to let you know.
Thank you.
That was into that.
Right.
And is it on Apple Music? Because I do everything Apple way. I don't know why.
It will be.
Okay.
It will be.
Let me know.
So purchase the record. When the record come out, make sure you get that record. Look what you made me do. You guys performing in the city anytime soon?
We will be. If you guys follow us on social media, we'll be posting it soon. We would definitely.
Okay. So we're gonna keep it a secret until
We just don't know exactly.
No,
we just don't.
Keep it a secret.
We got you.
Keep it a secret. Nah, secret location will be a password show. What's the password? See through shorty.
Oh, wow.
Gonna be a little door, a little nigga, you always see his eyes. What's the password? See through shorty. Come in.
That reminds me of my favorite movie, Life. I put the girl on.
That's what I envisioned. I envisioned some kind of sweet. Wow, what's wrong with my brain? Why did I picture that? I don't know. Mississippi. Exactly. It's random. I just picture this weirdness. Look what you made me do.
And I saw a couple of grape sodas. I saw that. I was watching that the other night.
What's wrong with me? Anyway, next guy, look at Marie. Tito Montana, man. I just as an independent artist, I love to see the grind. This is why we had this platform. We opened up the platform. We get ready to come to you to Future One. This is why we had this platform for the people to come out here and come out here and check and kind of push your brand and let people hear you. And like we like to introduce people to you for the first time from here. Some people that may have never heard you. We be out here grinding as artists for a long period of time, as you spoke to. And I want to tell everybody, artists that's listening, everybody that's watching, these guys don't leave out all the stations. I love on the tour you went to V103. You also gonna come over here and see us, and although we award winning one of the top shows in the world, you already know.
Represent. Get that.
Come by and see what it is we do, man. Look what you made me do. Oh. I'm gonna be saying that like somebody as soon as I do something I'm not supposed to be doing. I probably look what you made me do. But we gotta get into this next segment. Tito. I was about to call you Tito Martinez. Don't do that. Tito Montana. Make sure you get it right, man. Go out there and get the record. Follow him on all social media. Check out his videos. He told you straight up, I got dope videos. Mm-hmm. So he already said it. I got dope videos. So I'm gonna watch about 3-4 jumps. I want to be in the next jump. I want to be in the next jump. But I got a clause. I'm not gonna die. All right, I can't die.
I'm not gonna play.
I feel like I'm looking at the back of this. I'm gonna die. That's what I'm feeling like.
I'm not gonna play the bad guy.
We get to the money, man.
I don't want to be a cop. Look, I don't want to be a cop either. I don't want to be a cop.
Yo, I was a cop. I was a cop in Jeezy video. And Jeezy was like, hey, let this be the last time you put that on. Right. I say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But dope visuals, like I said, man. So we will get into our next segment. Hopefully we get a chance. We got some time. We're gonna play the record, but what we're gonna do is also add your records to the IBNX rotation. So you guys that tune in, don't just listen to IBNX just to listen to us. Yes. We got a bunch of different shows that come on all day, but 24 hours a day music is playing on IBNX radio. So you can hear some of the dopest independent artists. We got IBNX as well as on Atlanta NX. So you'll hear your records next to some of the top joints, and you see on top some of the top indie charts as well. So we're also gonna add you guys records to the rotation, man. So welcome to the IBNX family. Welcome to see us, man.
Thank you so much.
Dope joint.
Appreciate that.
So and you got a home. I always tell, like, Lyrical Marie came back. She got an interview. Hey, call us and come by. And I'm telling you guys the same thing. Y'all don't have to wait for her. You guys now have come, and y'all are welcome. Come back anytime. You got a record, send it to us, holler at us. All right, man?
Got you.
No doubt. Welcome, man. So I want everybody to tune in to also ATL Podcast Network. Check out season 1 of Running the Point. Season 2, I got some real interesting guests coming for season 2 of Running the Point, man. I gotta wait till you see who's gonna be in episode 1 of season 2. It's gonna be crazy. But check out atlpn.com. Also, man, we got the politics man himself, Future Politics. Make sure you go ahead and listen to Future Politics. He said, don't call me that. But listen to Future Politics on ATLPN, ATL Podcast Network. And he's a man with the future, man with the politics, Future Politics right here. What it is.
What's good, Joe?
What's happening, brother?
Yo, there's just so much going on, yo.
It is, man.
In this crazy world, man. So much political stuff going on, man, and it's spilling over into sports. It's been pretty real. So, you know, the president that's in office, I like to feel like, or I like to think that he's trying to spin the topics, like, so you don't know exactly what to pay attention to. So I like to call it self-congratulatory spin. You know what I mean? But healthcare is still struggling. You know, healthcare reform, he's been unable to pass any effective healthcare legislation. He's been unable to get this border wall built yet that he, you know, proclaimed he was trying to get done. And America is apparently split apart at the seams. And there's a lot of different issues that are circulating. And for some reason, man, Twitter and a lot of these other social media forums are just not making it easier to distinguish what to pay attention to. So tax care, man, tax reform is something that's really important. And Trump has been unable to pass any effective tax reform as of yet, healthcare reform, no border wall yet, and he's picking and choosing to go on Twitter and make assaults, you know, with personal matters. And I mean, so in my opinion, you know, Trump won the presidency because of the electoral colleges. You know, he won that vote. He won it was the most popular.
He didn't win the popular vote.
He didn't win the popular vote, but he won the electoral colleges, so he had the most there. Now, that it set off like something crazy because he's been unable to get anything passed because I feel like the constituents that are dealing with the senators that have to report to Trump are having to change their story because no one's happy that Trump is in office. So that's why he really can't get any stuff done. All these senators are going against, you know, he thought he had him in his pocket. You know, McCain, people that we never ever thought might potentially have something positive to say that might benefit us are stepping in and they're saying, nah, that's not going to fly. This healthcare reform, this is the third time he's tried to pass healthcare reform. And this time it probably won't pass either. It's really like one vote away from being shot down. So, you know, I feel like the voting process needs to be amended. I mean, because he's not popular. And literally it's causing tension across the whole entire world. Not only that, but he's using Twitter, you know,
like he's still a businessman.
He's using Twitter like
a kid, not even a businessman.
Truth.
No, right.
Truth.
I don't know what that is.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, that's sad. Like I'm listening to you, but I'm like, yo, that's
like a child.
This can't be serious. Like,
man.
any representatives, like I tell people all the time, like I went to Europe last year when the election and all that was going on, right? With my boy Tech One, by the way. And that's all people kept asking us, like, yo, what y'all gonna do about that? This before he even became the president. And now I know why they was asking, because it's like, yo, y'all even contemplating that? Like, y'all let that slide?
Yeah.
And it slid. Like, it happened. And I'm like, yo.
It's crazy.
That's a joke, man. Man, listen. My daughter 6 years old. She asked me the other day, she said, Daddy, how long Donald Trump got to be in there?
That's 3 more years, damn it.
Wow.
And I told her 3 more. That's what I said. I said, unless they get him out of there. But it was just a thought. Like, when she said that, I'm looking like, yo, I don't remember asking that question at 6. Like, that didn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? But she want to know, like, what's up with this dude, man? Like
we had to go through both Bushes Pun intended.
So that's the thing that you brought that up, because he got these bushes looking like they deserve Nobel Peace Prizes.
Man.
He got these, and I was really gonna say that, yo, like we weren't fans of the bushes,
no.
like not at all. But now you think back, yo. I go back and look at I actually like this. I go back and look at old Bush stuff, and I'm just like, dude, like it looks favorable to me now.
Yeah, you're both for him right now. For Bush.
Even if you go look, like I'm a kind of a student of history, man, and like if you go look at how these two presidents, the last two presidents, we'll say Obama and how they dealt with hecklers. Like if you go back and look at Obama's classy ass dealing with people that had opposing views to him. Oh my God, like fine wine, man. He's just like he's sitting there super cool and just like like yo, I don't want to have to escort you out. Like just super cool, non-aggressive, not confrontational. You know, and then you look at the last 10 people that Trump had to have removed, and it's just like get him the fuck out of here. Like not using the F word, but just the way no class.
When you got the president, he like, come on. Like he gonna stay like
no class.
Like, what is that?
Yo, and that incites violence. It incites riots. It incites like the world is torn, and the people that support Trump, you know, if you follow his Twitter feed, all he does is post. It seems like violent things. You know, he tweeted about Hillary getting hit with the golf ball. You know what I'm saying? Like if you pay attention to the president's Twitter, like these are just things that presidential people don't tweet. And I mean, you know.
He ain't supposed to have a Twitter. Like, let's get to that.
Yo, straight up.
Like, forget what they don't tweet. Presidential people ain't supposed to have Twitter. Like, what are you doing?
Stop the Twitter.
Jay-Z even got a Twitter. Like, what are you doing?
Stop the Twitter game.
So, yo, with all this going on, it's super important that, you know, that the teachers and the parents, you know what I mean? Anybody that's in charge of mentoring and making sure that youth don't think this is the new norm. Like, really knowing that, yo, this is not the way we're supposed to be. And just because this guy is the president, unfortunately, you got to have this conversation.
That's a fact.
You unfortunately have to have it with your daughters. That's you know, you're like, you brought up these points that I put together earlier are coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just super important, yo, that the youth know that this is not the new norm. And unfortunately, this is not how we behave. So, the president of the United States called somebody's mama a bitch. We're not even kind of allowed to use that language on the air, but the president calls, you know, players that, you know, peacefully protest and take a knee sons of bees. You know what I mean? And that's the leadership that was chosen by a small party in America, and that's why I say it goes back to the voting process, you know, and I mean, some will say it's already flawed to start with, but I mean, this is a big problem, man. Like when you got a guy that he's in office and the majority of the people don't like him, and like he's not going to be able to get any laws passed. They're going to hate him. I mean, it's just going to create martial law, which seems a lot of people think is what they want to happen anyway. So, you know, it's tricky out here. So, you know, there's a big thing going on with the NFL, and the president's words stating pretty much that the SOB that takes a knee should get fired. You know what I mean? And so a lot of people have taken offense at that. You know what I mean? Because we've never heard presidents talk like this. So, you know, we really had what other players took a knee besides Cap? Who else? Somebody else did.
No, when last year?
No, recently. Michael Bennett, was it Michael Bennett that took a knee? Okay, so we go from 2 NFL players taking a knee, and now Trump saying these divisive comments, to we got like 200 players, a little less than 200
And tonight,
players.
Jerry Jones just took the knee.
Taking a knee. You feel me?
Dallas game.
You know, we got the singer from that sung the national anthem. Yo, Lyrical Marie, you want to say something, Mama?
She had a question.
Go ahead.
No, you can finish. No, after you were done.
Yeah. So we got the singer that sang the national anthem for the Hawks, the Falcons Lions game, took a knee.
At the end.
After the national anthem.
He said the home of the brave and dropped to her knee.
Yeah, like, yo, this president is super divisive. I mean, you know, that's how you took this little thing that was huge to us, but you put it on a whole different platform, and you were able to cause this. He does this with every single thing he touches.
You know what he said, though? He said, I saw a lot of unification of the country over our song. I'm like, what? Why are you seeing that?
I got a question, though. I love what's going on, and I appreciate it, but I just want to know, Why are we more angry about something that Trump said versus the actual where it's coming from? All he's doing is speaking on what represents our country, right? Mm-hmm. So why did it take? Everybody's more upset about what he called them versus what he said, what it represents, right? The injustices. Mm-hmm. Why does it take for Trump to say something for all this to happen now?
They should have. You saying they should have jumped in?
It's like everybody's more focused on what. And David Banner was saying that too. He was just saying everybody's focused on the messenger. We already know that's how you feel. We already know that. Why are we surprised about that? We should have been just upset when they've killed all these hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of unarmed black kids and people. But we're more upset now. It's now we're making moves because Trump said something.
And that's what I was getting to too. I completely agree with you. The outrage doesn't come.
That's the power of Trump. To be honest.
You know what I'm saying? Personally, I can only speak for myself.
Yeah, me
you know
too.
What I'm saying? But and that's why each of us has to look into, ourselves and find out what we can do to help this struggle because it's there. And Shannon Sharp was making some awesome points about the same thing, saying that he's unenthused about the NFL's new, like it doesn't make any sense. They're doing it because Trump is affecting their pockets. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason they're stepping in, and they're not protesting. Colin is protesting. The NFL joining arms is
unity. We're not here for unity.
That's all
you can't be united if you're not equal. We don't need unity. We need to be looked at as humans first.
Exactly.
And then we can talk about unity way later on down the road.
Yep. So I mean, on a cute note, he called Kaepernick's mom he called Kaepernick an SOB, so that would make his mom whatever. But she commented back. Did you hear what she said?
What did she say?
She was like, I guess that makes me a proud bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If that's what I am, then I guess I'm proud because
I love that she with it. Like
yeah, she's with it. She's with it.
That's what's gonna happen next Sunday. All the mamas gonna have on proud bitch t-shirts.
You better pack that. You had it go. Look at him like, hurry up, you better go.
You know what I'm saying?
Proudbitches.com. I just bought it from GoDaddy.
So when these teams win championships, they get invited to the White House. And as far as I can remember, I've always paid attention. Like I've always noticed, like NFL players, they say I'm going to Disneyland or whatever they say, and then they always, make a trip to the White House. So this White House invitation was extended to the Golden State Warriors, and they've been like not with it, like hesitating, like really not wanting to go. So Trump decides to publicly, instead of just sending a letter saying, I'm sorry you don't want to come, or maybe you'll decide change your mind later or something. Trump gets on Twitter, the Vision soapbox, and says, since you took so long, you're not invited. And that caused a whole bunch of chirps, you know what I'm saying, from people that felt some type of way. It was just unnecessary, just unpresidential. And of course, we do know that he has childish behavior, but I mean, it's unprecedented.
I think he's senile real
It's
time.
unprecedented.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching him. I'm trying to figure out how he got rich because he don't look bright.
But you gotta understand, man. Honestly, he started out with a million.
Now I understand all that. Yeah. I'm saying I'm trying to figure out. I done seen people mess up money time and time. I'm trying to figure out how this guy got money because he don't look like he got no sense. Like it don't even look like that would be someone that should be responsible.
That's not for you.
Nobody.
No. Because he starts out advantaged.
And he not to file bankruptcy.
I get all that, but I don't know. Like I'm like, yo, I grew up thinking Trump was. I don't know up until his presidency. Everybody always praised Trump. Like as far as I remember, that's what I said. Like so, it's now that he's getting this look that's so negative. You know what I'm saying? That's why it took me a while to really see, like, okay, why everybody anti-Trump now that he's running for president? Because my whole life and every song Donald Trump, and it was never a problem. It wasn't like he was saying you say Donald Trump, you shout Donald Trump out now. That's blasphemy. Like
you know, my car was called the Black Donald Trump in 2012.
Yeah, no, everybody messed with Trump up until the presidency. But I'm saying I'm trying to figure out. Now, like, how did this guy get in position? There's some other stuff that went on.
So everybody's feeling some type of way. You know what I mean? People are mad that supported him. For instance, Rex Ryan. Rex Ryan's called him Donald A. Bum. You know what I mean? Like people are mad about it. So besides that, Michael Rappaport took a knee in his front yard or outside on some grass, basically just tight about it. I mean, he's causing people that generally wouldn't say anything to say something. And not only that, but then you have other situations that are so crucial that are happening, like, clean water in Flint, like people in Puerto Rico being out of power for essentially up to 6 months. Hurricanes coming that we feel are being manufactured potentially by the government. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much more to be talking about than this.
Tweets.
If you're not saying something positive about it, like you're picking on individual citizens as the president, and that just seems so unpresidential. And at the same time, you're having conversations and back and forths with other world leaders that, you know, have the 4th and 5th strongest military presence in the world. You know, you picking at North Korea. You call the dude Rocket Man. Yeah. How you calling another guy that has the potential to kill millions of people Rocket Man?
Yeah.
You know, that's one of the reasons why I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm like, that's not nothing you're like, Rocket Man. Like, you joking? Like, what's up?
It's almost like it's on purpose.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
but this is what I'm trying to say. Like, okay,
what's happening? Because there's no one's telling
you about this.
Every day there's something else going on. We ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah,
it's the tip of the iceberg.
That's what I'm saying. And for everybody that listens to our show on a regular basis, so much has happened in this week. With Trump, and just a lot of things have been saying. It's been a bubbling of the politics, so we gave him more time to speak about these things. But we want you guys to go on to Future Politics. Make sure you go to ATL Podcast Network, atlpn.com. Subscribe right now so you can check out all the shows. But definitely listen to Future Politics.
And we got Future Politics Radio coming too. We're gonna put some more time to it. Like we gotta talk
That's
about
new. You should tell me that off air. This
guy right here.
He's a pretty guy though.
These are all literally like, listen, it makes me show. You can turn that off there. Oh, that's what we doing? Like sharing good news. Yeah.
Shout out, man. Future Politics, man. I appreciate it, man. But I want you guys to definitely listen to the brother, because he spends the time actually looking and paying attention to this stuff, and studying it and bringing it back to us and giving it to us in a way we can understand it. Because a lot of us ain't really get into politics until like now. We really are paying attention to it, and so you gotta find a way to digest all that information, man. So I appreciate Future, man. I appreciate it, brother.
For sure.
Continue putting in that work. atlpn.com. Tune in and watch, man. So we got some fantastic guests on our show today, man. I appreciate you guys just coming by. Dope artists. The grind. To extend that from us. We see the grind. I appreciate the grind. Continue to push, man. Keep on that goal and go after it. There's so many different ways to get paid with music, man. So and I see you guys making the right moves to make it happen. So keep on doing your thing, man. I think it's about the time. We gotta do it. It's time. I don't know. You got to. All right. I'll make sure. I don't do the wrong thing. J-Boy News. What we got going on, man? We this weekend. Make sure this weekend, Friday night. We got New York Lounge is now opening up. New York Lounge on Auburn, 258 Auburn. Want to bring you guys by New York. Opium, of course, is happening on Friday nights. You got Sweet Lounge on Saturday. Tuesday night, we still at Crew on Tuesday night. Tuesday night at Crew. Wednesday night. Andretti's, come check us out on Wednesdays. Also, New York got some popping from some of our IBNX fans. IBNX people will be at New York on Thursday as well. Sunday, Radio Nation DJs come by Cascade. Y'all want to skate, man? Roll by Cascade on Sunday night and Sunday during the day before you go skating. Come see us at Social Sundays, rooftop at Community Smith. Beautiful venue. What do you think? Beautiful venue?
Oh yeah, beautiful venue, man.
Bottomless mimosas, $14.99. Bottomless mimosas, man, for $14.99. You can drink the whole time. What? Come on, $14.99. I want y'all to come back. Community Smith, hosted by Jason K. We got some wonderful live artists, man. We just doing what we do, man. Do what you love what you do. Remember, the only thing holding you back is you. And we out of here.
Peace out.
Guaranteed, yes, money in the bank. Tune in to the show, make you laugh, make you think. Up next, IBNX in the class, in the text. Instagram picture that's similar success. Jay Bizzle and you listening to over. Here comes Monday, 7 p.m. You know what? Grab your phone, grab your tab, your computer. All the friends asking why you're listening. Come on, you turn it off, you tell them that's stupid. Whatever you was listening to, well, it's that new shit. Hot topics, crazy holidays. Celebrity guests, a couple statements to change. Ain't no reason you be listening to the radio. J-Boy and hope for the moment that you've been waiting for. C squared, rock it with. C squared, rock it with. C squared, let's go. C squared, rock it with. C Square, let's go. C Square, you rockin' with C Square, let's go.